Hi, the Booker shortlist is announced tomorrow, so I thought I'd just come on for a chat and let you know what I think. I've got two lists. The list that, out of the books I've read, my top 6, and then I've got the list that I think might be on. Out of the 13, I've almost finished. I'm over halfway through in Ascension, so I haven't fully formulated my thoughts on this one because I've not yet finished it. And this is the last one I've got to read. So, my list, my top 6 out of all the ones that I've read. Number 1, The House of Doors. Absolutely love this one. The lushness of the writing, the story, the emotions. Oh yes, this was for me. My number 2 was Old God's Time. The harrowing memoirs of Tom, and you wonder at times whether he's a reliable narrator when he's called in to investigate this cold case which reawakens memories for him. I found that really powerful, really harrowing. That was my number 2. My number 3 was this one, Pearl. It's to do with memories. It's to do with her memories of a narrator's memories of her childhood, as her mother disappeared when she was 8. So it's the way that she's come to terms with this, and the memories that she's got of her mother. Are they reliable? Are they not reliable? She almost she can't work out which were real and which weren't. And then there's the weaving in of this medieval poem as well. I enjoyed that one. My number 4, I've got to keep referring to my notes down here. Number 4 was All the Little Bird Hearts by Victoria Lloyd Barlow. The story of Sunday. I adored Sunday as a character. There's this woman who never felt accepted by her mother, who never felt accepted by anybody really, even her husband, because she's on the autistic spectrum. She only eats white food. She refers to a book of etiquette to show her how to behave. And then the way that Vita and Rollo, when they move next door, they immediately accept her. And for the first time, she feels normal. You know, she's got the 16-year-old daughter, Dolly, who almost tolerates her mother. She loves her mother, but her mother infuriates her. And you see this friendship between Vita and Sunday. And then you wonder, well, the ulterior motives. I enjoyed that one. I loved Sunday as a character. My number 5 was Prophet Song. I think on my video said it's a book you don't enjoy. It's a dystopian almost, and it is bleak, and there's no joy and there's no light, but it's a book that stays with you. It really does. It's powerful because it's something that feels like a page away from where we are now. So that was my number 5. And my number 6 was This Other Eden by Paul Harding. Story of a community on Apple Island and the way they were treated and their backstories. And I was angry for this one. This made me angry. And it's about home and community and what is lost when community breaks down almost. Intolerance as well. Those are my 6. That is my shortlist. That is my shortlist. This one, it might, I'm not sure, I'm only halfway through at the moment. This has got the potential maybe to bump one of the others off, but I'm not sure. I'm not making my mind up about this one yet, because, as I said, I've not read it. The story is good. The character I'm finding Lee very almost two-dimensional, a bit cardboard cutout. I can't. This is going to sound silly. I can't see her. You know when you read books, sometimes you've got the character comes alive and you can see them in front of your eyes. I can't see her, so I'm not sure whether this will bump by the time I get to the end, whether this will bump one of these up or not. So I don't know. So that was my shortlist. Looking at the books as a whole, what I think might be on the shortlist, I think Beasting will be on the shortlist. This family saga that takes you through family, that switches narratives, that makes you run towards the end of the book. The sweeping family saga about the Barnes family. I think that will be on there. I think, from what I've heard of other people, I think this will be on there, because it's asking questions about home and life. I think, from what I've gathered from what people have read, what I've read about what people have said about it, it's almost a science fiction. There's science, a lot of science in here, and it's to do with, I think it's to do with space as well, first contact, that type of thing. I don't know, I've not got to the end yet, so I can't tell you, but from what people have said, I think this will appear on the list. I think House of Doors will be on the list, and I think Prophet's Song will be, I'll get it the right way around, didn't really. I think that will be on the list. What else do I think will be on the list? I wonder whether Little Bird Hearts will be on the list as well. I think Little Bird Hearts might be on the list. And the Sebastian Barry, that could be on the list as well. So I think their list and my, what I think is on their list and my list, there are crossovers. I think we'll see House of Doors. I think we'll see Prophet's Song. I think we'll see Old God's Time, and I think we'll see The Other Eden. And I also think we'll see Beasting and In Ascension. The others, I don't think these will reach it. I'd be surprised if these will get on the booklet, the list. But it's been for me, it's been such a strange long list this time. There has been no absolutely standout book this year for me. Last year, there were so many standout books. I would struggle last year. This year, there doesn't seem to be so many. I've had more misses on the long list this year than I've had hits, if that makes sense. It'll be very interesting tomorrow to see what's on there. And considering what the long list was like, I expect we'll see some surprises. I expect we'll see some surprises. As for a winner, well, I'll have to wait until the shortlist has arrived to have a look at that. But I think that has got a potential to win. That possible. Who knows? But I'll see whether it even appears on the shortlist. Anyway, so I will leave you now. I've got to go off and finish in Ascension. So happy reading. Take care.